want to bring light to the Division 2 community and hopefully the developers out as well of an issue that I discovered last week. And I don't see anyone talking about it on YouTube or any forum pages as well. I introduced my friend to the Division 2 about a week ago, and he bought the game, and we played that day until he reached SHD level 20. I got off early that night because we're in 2 different time zones, but he kept playing after that. When we got together the next day to play, he was shade level 840. It absolutely left me speechless, because the last time I had saw him, he was level 20. He told me he matchmaked for Summit and got placed with a couple players. He said they helped him out acquiring nice gear and stuff, and him being the innocent, know-nothing newbie, he had no idea what kind of stuff he was getting. All he knows is that they were playing Summit, Dark Zone, and other missions, and logged off after he was about shade level 250. I even tried asking and listing some of the missions that he potentially could have played, but he just had no idea because of how new to the game he was. But it still just begs the question of how did he go from around the level of SHD 250 to 840 overnight without even playing. He was talking to me about one of the players that joined, and that when they joined he started leveling up more and getting nice loot. They would message him on Ubisoft saying that they would help him out some more the next day, but when the next day came they sent him a message saying that they were temporarily banned for quote-unquote glitching. The next day I got on, but he didn't this time, and I noticed his account was AFK, and it was extremely weird this time because the entire time he was AFK, he was leveling up. I messaged him on Discord on what on earth is he doing and how is he leveling up AFK, and he didn't understand what I was talking about because he wasn't even at his computer. When he was able to get to his computer, he tried logging into Ubisoft, but he was locked out of his Ubisoft account with the password change and couldn't change it, so he had to send a ticket to Ubisoft. The account was constantly in different places, missions, empty bounties, the summit lobby or floor 100. It was extremely strange. And the account would shoot every 20 or 30 seconds, but it wouldn't kill anything. And then leaving after a couple of minutes of me being in the lobby with the character. It was also on an Asia server, even though my friend plays on the West Coast USA server. On the Ubisoft launcher, it also didn't show him playing a game. It would show some Chinese lettering underneath his name, but not in game. I didn't get a capture of that, but I got a capture of this on the Ubisoft launcher, which is still not normal looking. Here I'm just trying to show that this is the time, 11:57 p.m., and that here is also his character in game, and I can't join it right now. The lobby's full, but and then I'm also showing you here. Here's our chat on Snapchat, and same time, 11:57 p.m. And he's literally landing an airplane, a passenger airplane for the Alaskan Airlines. Occasionally, the account would join lobbies with players that were also AFK. I joined one time with another account that was AFK. I didn't get the footage of that one, but typically after I joined, when there was another AFK account, they would leave right after. Here I got lucky. I joined a lobby with an active hacker playing with the account and another AFK account, as well as he was controlling my friend's account. I tried communicating to the hacker, but he only spoke Chinese in the chat and really didn't want to respond to me. I have bits and pieces of this muted because my microphone at the time was really glitching out and was distorting the audio. But basically I was just asking who was playing on my friend's account, but just to get no response. You can even see here the other account that's in this lobby is level 9,000, but it still has like really terrible items, like as if he just got out of the Warlords of New York expansion, or in other words, a brand new account that was also potentially stolen but boosted up to level 9,000. He privated the lobby and then kicked me out from it. And that was the last time I could ever join the AFK account. Where we're left at now, my friend has recovered his account and activated the two-step authenticator. But his account is at a very high level now, but with still crappy equipment. Which sucks because it kind of ruins the whole grindy aspect of the game. But still, this whole situation has me confused and questioning, and how are these Chinese hackers stealing accounts by just playing in the same lobby as other players? And why and how are they leveling up these stolen accounts extremely fast? I just don't understand the point or the benefit of doing so, especially in a game like The Division 2. I just can't wrap my head around it. It's also made me realize how many hackers there are just by looking at the leaderboards with their unrealistic stats. But not to mention, it has me feared of my own account potentially getting stolen by unintentionally joining some Chinese hacker's lobby. But as a conclusion, I'd say if you don't already, I'd activate the two-step authenticator for Ubisoft and maybe refrain from matchmaking and just use the Discord servers instead to find players to play with. But the two-step authenticator should be enough, but I'm not 100% sure. I also highly doubt that any of this happens on console, but just on PC. And I hope that this video would gain the attention of the developers and maybe they can take action of it, but who knows.